Okay, so now we're on Fractions Booklet 3. So let's go ahead and start with page number 1. We're going to learn how to basically how to convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. So step 1 is you need to multiply the denominator with the whole number. Step 2 is add the numerator to this. And then step 3, place the number you found in step 2 over the denominator. So step 1 is I have 2 3/4 here. So step 1 is going to be multiply the denominator with a whole number. My whole number is 2. My denominator is 4. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply those two. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. Step 2 is I still have the 3 in there, my numerator. This is going to be right here, step 2. I need to add 3 to it. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 makes 11. So step 3 is placing that number over my original denominator, which was 4. So I have 11 over 4. So 2 3/4 is equal to 11/4. Now I'm going to show this visually as well. I have 2 wholes and then obviously 3/4 or 3/4 of a box. So I'm going to show that as 2 plus 3/4. And I also have here 4/4, 4/4, and then another 3/4. So I have 2 4/4, so I'm going to show that right here. 2 times 4 over 4. Now remember, 4 over 4, or anything over itself, is just equal to 1. So since I have 2 things of just 4/4, that's why I did 2 times 4. Then I added in the 3 down the end there. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 makes 11. So it shows that both of them equal to 11/4. Going on down, let's go ahead and show how 3 1/5 converts. So if I have 3 1/5, I'm going to multiply 5 times 3 and get 15. Then I'm going to add the 1 and get 16. So my mixed number is going to be 16/5. So 3 1/5 is equal to 16/5. Moving on to page number 5, we're going to basically show you now how to go the opposite way, how to convert improper fractions into mixed numbers. So starting with 11/4, basically the way you treat this is you treat it like a long division problem. So set up a long division problem and solve, and then allowing for remainders. No decimals here, it's all remainders. Your quotient is going to be your new whole number, the remainder is going to be the new numerator, and the denominator is going to stay the same. So for 11/4, I'm going to put 4 as the divisor and 11 as the dividend, because 4 is basically 11/4, so 4 is what you're going to be dividing by. So how many times does 4 go into 11 without going over? Twice. 4 times 2 will give you 8. Again, it's just like long division. Now, if you did long division, your remainder in this case would be 3. So I have 2 remainder 3 for my long division. I'm going to use these numbers right here. 2 is my quotient, which is my new whole number. 3 is my remainder, which is my new numerator. And my denominator is not going to change, so it's still going to be a 4th. So my answer is 2 3/4. If we try this for, say, 16/5, I'm going to set it up as 16 divided by 5. That's going to basically do long division. 5 goes into 16 3 times with a remainder of 1. So I'm going to have 3 1/5. Moving on down to the bottom of page 5, it tells me that I need to reduce fractions first before starting your conversion with division. So since I have 16 over 6, I'm going to have 6 as my divisor, 16 as my dividend. So I'm going to go ahead and do regular long division. How many times does 6 go into 16 without going over? I would say twice. Now, 6 times 2 makes 12, so 16 minus 12 gives me 4. So my long division should be 2 remainder 4. I can convert this to a mixed number, as 2, because that's my quotient, 4, my remainder is my new numerator, and 6 remains the same. So 2 4/6. But this is not fully simplified. 4/6 have a common factor of 2. 2 goes into both 4 and 6. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So my final mixed number, simplified, is 2 2/3. Now I could have made this a little bit easier myself if I had just reduced before I did the long division. 16 over 6, that reduces to 8/3. They're both even numbers, so 2 is a common factor. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So then I can just do 8/3 and do my regular long division. 3 goes into 8 2 times with a remainder of 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2, so 2 remainder 2. So you already have it right there, 2 and 2/3. Remember to reduce first and then divide, and it's typically a much easier problem to deal with.